Hello. Today we're going to talk about personification. As soon as this slide comes up, personification is used to obviously make writing more interesting and paint pictures with words. And we describe non human things, okay, as having human qualities. Today, we're going to read a story, or you may have already listened to the story, The Good Egg, where personification is in this entire book because this egg, okay, this egg that usually we crack open and eat, is very complex, and it has feelings much like a human being and does all sorts of human type things. Another example here is says the leaves danced in the wind. Well, leaves are not human beings, so they're not dancing, but the wind is moving this non-human thing um, in the wind, and we make it sound more interesting by saying the leaves dance in the wind. We know they're not human, but it sounds pretty cool and it makes writing interesting. So, after you listen to The Good Egg, we're thinking, and I'm kind of reflecting, what non human things had human qualities? Okay, so let's see here. This would be the link right here. We'll just click on what non human things had human qualities in this book. The Good Egg sure did, and the rotten eggs did too. In fact, all of the items in the farmer's market that people would generally eat had human qualities, and they were doing all sorts of weird human things. So there's so much personification in this book. It's interesting and it's funny and it teaches an amazing lesson. So, what's the main problem in the story? Well, what I thought was that this egg was trying so hard to be good and make everyone else in its carton be just as good. It tried so hard that its shell started cracking. Okay, it was literally falling apart because of pressure to do well, because of exhaustion, trying so hard to be perfect, and the stress of just trying to keep up with that. And that is just the problem in the story. And it sort of leads to, what does Egg try to do next? Well, the solution, I just kind of put some events in. The egg left and he spent time all by himself. He could not take that everybody else wasn't being just as perfect as he was trying to be. So he left and he ended up feeling kind of lonely. He worked on himself, took walks, went swimming, read, journaled, painted, all sorts of things. And he realized something, she, I don't remember. When the egg took time for itself, it started healing, and the egg had its cracked shell started healing. And the egg decided it was lonely. It missed its friends, and it was okay. It wanted to return to the farmer's market with the rest of the eggs in the carton. And when the egg returned to its normalcy, it tried really, really hard to just focus on itself. And remember not to worry so much. You can't change many things. So, not worry about things you can't control. Um, and then, of course, this took place in the farmer's market. I'm wondering if any of you can relate to this story in one way or another. I know I can. Um, there's a lot of pressure in the world to do things, and you think you need to do it a certain way, and you have to realize that we aren't perfect, and focus on yourself. That was like the biggest message I sort of got. All in all, just talking about a silly egg, which I just had that this morning. So really cool book and a cool way to use personification to teach us an amazing lesson. Have a great day.